on the East Coast. Well, not good morning, good evening. But y'all, evidently Jay Z's lawyer done made a little mistake, and I haven't listened to it, but I'm watching Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV. I've been watching them for a while, but yeah, I hope he doesn't mind. But shout out to Ticket. I wanna he's gonna explain to you the mistake and how it came about. And he's the only one that I've seen today so far. Other ones may be on now. I don't know. But let's see what they talking about. What's going on? What's going on? Uh oh. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that me? Is that you, Ticket? Is that me? Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second.
Now y'all,
There you go.
y'all about to see it,
Okay.
right?
Alright. Wait a
So
minute.
Jay-Z's lawyer then came out with this, and this was a big mistake in my opinion, or maybe not, however you want.
Okay.
But Jay-Z's lawyer came out and filed a lawsuit
John Doe.
with Jay-Z anonymous in this lawsuit against Tony Busby. In that lawsuit, I told y'all that Jay-Z's lawyers told y'all that Tony Busby was not coming with one lawsuit, but coming with multiple lawsuits against Jay-Z. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. On
Okay.
sexual assault allegations against underages. Stay with me now, because y'all finna make this all make sense. So, Jay-Z's lawyer came out and wrote the Busby law firm, who was shamelessly attempting to extort exorbitant sums from him, or else publicly file wildly false, horrific allegations with an S against him. Defendants with an S have threatened to unleash entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of sexual assault, including multiple instances of sexual assault on an underage, both male and female. Multiple.
Wow.
We only saw one allegation so far from Tony Busby, and Jay-Z's lawyers are trying their damn best to get that shot down with that girl.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. So Jay-Z's lawyer already told y'all, but nobody caught this.
We're gonna listen.
They already told y'all that there was multiple allegations that were going to come against Jay-Z for sexual assault. He told y'all this. Multiple, even though Tony Busby only filed one so far. Not many people caught that at first. I did. Secondly, mistake. Jay-Z's lawyer then came out and claimed that Jay-Z and Diddy were not close friends at all. They weren't friends at all. They were basically business associates, and it was sort of like the NBA Finals. Kwame, what's good, homie? Salute.
Y'all, I'm gonna turn y'all around because I've never did a Ticket TV, and so hopefully he don't get upset. But let's just listen for a minute.
Oh, you know I'm gonna cook on this one today because it went down. It just went down.
Okay.
So that was number two. Number one, Jay-Z's lawyer came out ahead of time and told y'all that Tony Busby has multiple lawsuits. Even though Tony Busby told y'all in the first lawsuit that he is alleged that Jay-Z and Diddy have done this multiple occasions for multiple period of time, a long period of time. They've been allegedly doing this and getting away with this type of activity.
That's how it lasted all these years, probably.
These youngins. People didn't read that. Tony Busby put that in the first lawsuit, even though he was only suing from one girl at that time. But Jay-Z's lawyer told y'all in their lawsuit against Tony Busby that they already know Tony Busby's coming with multiple lawsuits. So Jay-Z's lawyer slipped up and put that out in the public.
That's why they're trying to
Secondly,
get him
they came
disbarred.
out and got crushed in the media because they said that Jay-Z and Diddy weren't friends all those years when the whole world have seen this, right? But this
Right.
is because Jay-Z's lawyers are fighting hard because they're in the biggest fight of their life. I told you guys, everybody doesn't play in the regular season like they play in the NBA Finals. This right here is the finals. And when you come to the finals, you better bring your A game.
You got that right.
Tony Busby in that lawsuit put 3 celebrities. Everybody was running around saying Tony Busby was capped. Tony Busby did that lawsuit with that girl, but she was special needs. I have to repeat this again. She was special needs. I'm going to repeat it again. She was special needs. And when you're special needs, and when you're a youngin', Tisa Tales exposed this, and that is the absolute truth.
Thank you.
Different sets of laws for them who have allegedly been violated
Everybody
in these situations.
hating on Tisa, but not
As
me.
far as memory, recollection of certain details. Again, Jay-Z's lawyer wanted the judge to instantly, one day, remove this case. But this case still has not been removed. We're on Thursday going on Friday.
Male, female.
Back to this situation. Jay-Z's lawyer may have taken the bait because Tony Busby is the one that agreed to put this woman on TV.
Oh, wow.
National televised interview with NBC. What are you cooking on, Ticket? I'm preparing the table for y'all to show y'all exactly what I'm about to tell y'all right now.
Tell us.
So when you saw that interview, they showed you a couple of things in that interview. They showed you the shadow of this girl. Not blacked out, but they showed you the shadow of her to show you the images that she was special needs. That was Tony Busby's entire intent in this entire situation. He knew NBC was going to ask those questions. Tony Busby was sitting right there. Any lawyer, I'm going to say it again, worth their salt, that did not want their person to be destroyed in the public eye would have stopped that interview immediately. Tony Busby didn't because he wanted to be transparent in the public. Listen, because if you listen, Tony Busby was the one that set up that interview with NBC. He knew all the questions. He knew NBC was going to try to tear this girl down. He set the interview up. Let's go. Listen closely.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
What made you? Listen to the question again. What made you want to come forward?
Ooh.
Not we looked at you and said, hey, we seen inconsistencies in your lawsuit.
Okay.
We want to interview you. No, Tony Busby took her to them because Tony Busby put this out transparently in the public.
Thanks for the likes.
Because she's special needs. That's the part that keep getting by everybody. She's special needs. I have to break this down in layman's terms to people because they don't understand. And I'm about to show y'all niggas.
Please.
First time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone? No, with having autism.
Having autism. That's what Tony Busby wanted to reveal to the entire world.
Exactly, yeah.
He wanted to show y'all that, yes, she had inconsistencies in her story, but she's autistic. And this was multiple years ago, 20-something years ago. Think.
Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.
It's like feeling like you live your life in a shattered-proof jungle ball.
True.
The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s...
A head injury.
Diddy threw her against the wall.
Autism and a head injury.
Remember?
People not listening now. We going to church today because I'm finna show y'all niggas. I'm finna lay this whole thing out. I'm finna lay this easily. I'm finna lay this whole thing out. So not only did Tony Busby, once again, see, y'all looking at all the wrong things in this interview, which is going to set up the big thing I got coming up next. Just wait for it, because it's coming. It's coming. Tony Busby got all of you guys. Because, first of all, she's autistic. And second of all, they're saying that she suffered a head injury that night. Right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
Yeah.
What did you think when he said that to you?
It's nothing on
I
the
admit
screen.
that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden.
Now stop. Does that seem out of the ordinary? Diddy could potentially say something like that to a person? Think. There's a video going viral on YouTube of that year. Not the same girl, but that year.
Yes.
Where Diddy walked up to that girl.
Right.
And invited her to the after party.
Y'all remember that.
Jay-Z's lawyers, Diddy's lawyers, nobody, no defenders of Jay-Z, they won't talk about that shit. They won't get around that.
Nope.
That's on tape. That we saw a drunk, tipsy Diddy with Farnsworth Bentley standing behind him
and Ashton Kutcher
inviting that underage to the after party. And Diddy was like, yeah. Tipsy as hell.
Yeah.
Nobody ever talked about that takes Diddy's side or Jay-Z's side in this whole situation. They don't even want to touch that shit. What does that video show? That video shows that Diddy will invite
underagers.
Will invite
okay.
A youngin' to an after party. That's facts. That's on tape.
Yes, facts.
That's on tape. That's on tape. Right? So, even though this girl had inconsistencies, they showed y'all two things that's going to stick with you. She stuck by her allegations that she was assaulted by these people. And she revealed that she's autistic and suffered a head injury that night. So if you're autistic and suffered a head injury and you're underage, youngin', what do you think a judge is going to look at that?
She did say that no matter what inconsistencies my story may have, I know what happened to me that night. She did say that, y'all.
And potentially say, but wait. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, jumped all over this NBC interview that Tony Busby set up. Once again, think Busby the interview, not Jay-Z's lawyer. It'd be different if Jay-Z's lawyer set up the interview and she went up there but Busby sent her there to set the record straight in front of the world. He knew her story was flawed, but he still put her on TV because he wanted to make a point. And he knew Jay-Z's lawyer was going to jump all over that shit. And guess what?
He did.
Tony Busby said jump, and they had said how high. Because this lady in the middle of y'all screen,
BJ.
Well, she just went viral.
Wow.
Because according to reports now, this lady, who is a YouTuber that goes by the name, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, of BJ Investigates.
Yeah, I just watched her.
Right? She's got over 250,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
She claims that Jay-Z's lawyer accidentally named J-Lo as that third celebrity in that Diddy Jay-Z lawsuit. And I'm going to show you right now. According to this article, out of sportskeeda.com, a YouTuber, BJ Investigates, recently shared a clip on social media where she claimed that Jennifer Lopez was possibly the female celebrity B in a lawsuit filed against Diddy Combs, that same one where Jay-Z was added in that lawsuit. It says, according to the YouTuber, YouTube is undefeated, boy, the name seemingly was accidentally revealed by Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro. Not Shapiro, Spiro. In a viral clip, the YouTuber said, I think Alex Spiro needs to calm down and take on less clients because I'm pretty sure he just accidentally exposed who Celebrity B is in the Jane Doe lawsuit against Jiddy and Jay-Z. Now, what just happened with Mrs. Lopez, who's innocent until proven, and she's not even involved in the situation. So, right now, officially,
hey, Elsa House.
Out of the blue, her husband walk up and divorce her as this situation started cooking. But wait, there's more. Right? There's more. Right? She also stated that she was reading a filing by Alex Spiro done in order to dismiss the suit against Jay-Z. Now, peep this, y'all. Once Tony Busby put this autistic girl on the interview where they knew that she had discrepancies in her story because they had already reviewed the questions with NBC, because Tony Busby is the one who set up the interview. And if NBC asked any question that Tony Busby did not want them to ask, he would have stopped the interview immediately. But he...
Hey, I told y'all that they messing with a freaking Matlock. If y'all ever looked at Matlock, yes, with Andy Griffith, yeah, they messing with a Matlock. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Didn't, because Tony Busby wanted the truth to be put in the public, and I'm finna cook y'all ass 3 the goddamn hard way. So Alex Spiro saw that, and he went absolutely crazy. Tony Busby said jump, and Alex Spiro said how high, and his ass jumped to the moon because he came out and he wrote that filing that demanded that this lawsuit be thrown out. But in that filing, this YouTuber, BJ Investigates, this girl that y'all see on the middle of y'all screen right here, that girl right there, right?
Yeah.
She went on to read out the lines from the apparent filing by Alex Spiro, which read, Mr. Combs and Mrs. Jennifer Lopez were both at Lotus and Twirl. What do you mean? Who brought up J-Lo's name officially in any of these lawsuits?
Nobody. Yes.
For those unaware, earlier this month, an unidentified woman filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy claiming that they sexually assaulted her. It's that same girl with autistic problems that I told y'all about. But let's keep going, right? Right? According to the lawsuit, the unnamed woman referred to the celebrity as Celebrity B was present with Diddy when he allegedly assaulted this victim. As per Fox News, another individual referred to as Celebrity A was also there, and they revealed that and alleged that that was Jay-Z. So now, we get to the funky part. She actually put out a video.
All right, BJ.
And in that video she put out, she spoke about this. And I'm going to show you, better than I can tell you, exactly what this girl said.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Say Jay-Z was at the
go on ahead and
Lotus.
cue the tape.
Oh,
Let me cue this tape
go
right
ahead,
quick.
BJ girl.
Let me cue this tape right quick. Let's get it on.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys. So, here we go. This is what this woman had to say. And to the person who said, I can get sued, I can't get sued, sir.
No.
I'm reporting what she said. So
Thank
know your
you.
role and shut your mouth when the great one is talking, boy.
Wow.
The hell is wrong with you? Sit down and shut the hell up, boy. When daddy's talking, you sit your ass down and take notes, fool. Now let's listen to what she had to say.
I think that Alex Spiro might need to calm down and take on less clients because I'm pretty sure he just accidentally exposed who Celebrity B is in the Jane Doe lawsuit against Diddy and Jay-Z. Remember how it was being said about Celebrity B, who's the female Celebrity B? People were speculating it was J-Lo, maybe it was Aaliyah, maybe it was Beyonce, maybe it was whoever. I'm reading this lawsuit filing that Alex Spiro filed earlier today trying to get the Jay-Z lawsuit dismissed. And I'm going to do a whole live about it or maybe just a video or whatever. But y'all, look at what it says. Mr. Combs and Miss Jennifer Lopez were both at Lotus and Twirl. Why are we talking about Jennifer Lopez? This is a lawsuit against Diddy and Sean Carter. Maybe he needs to calm down and stop taking on so many clients because I think that maybe was supposed to be redacted.
Look. Shows that Mr. Carter was at Lotus.
Maybe I don't
also. See that?
So what did good old Ticket do? I went and pulled up the paperwork from Alex Spiro
Turn this small.
filing against Tony Busby when Tony Busby came and put that girl on TV in that NBC interview. And damn it, it's right there in black and white.
Wow,
it's in the filing, in that lawsuit. Oh, in that filing. It's right there. In plain sight. In plain sight. In front of the world, Craig. In front of the world, Craig.
Craig.
In front of the world, Craig. It's right there.
I'm going to touch it.
Let's start off on this page right here. And it starts off on page 5 because the first 4 pages aren't really saying much. But on page 5, I'm going to read what Jay-Z's lawyer wrote. Defendant Sean Carter respectfully submits this memorandum of law in support of his emergency motion for an order to show cause, in order for the preservation of evidence, and to strike plaintiff's complaint pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 12F1. Preliminary statement. Admissions by the plaintiff and damning admissions by her own father in a December the 13th revelatory NBC interview cast yet further doubt on a claim that was obviously false from the start. Tony Busby told these dudes to jump, and they said how high, and them boys jumped through the roof. Tony Busby dangled out that NBC interview. He knew they was gonna come out here talking that big talk. But what happened was, when you get to the NBA Finals and you get overconfident and you get real angsty and amped up, you start missing easy shots, slipping up, missing free throws, doing things that could jeopardize the game. Let's keep going. She claims her father picked her up after the assault.
I'm trying to get it together.
He ever taken that 5-hour trip? He spelled ever wrong. He should have said never, right? She claims she spoke with musician Benji Madden that night.
Right.
He was not even in New York. She claims the assault took place at an after party hosted in a private residence. Photo shows Mr. Carter at an after party at a nightclub. When pressed by NBC, plaintiff was forced to admit, I had made some mistakes. I have made a mistake in identifying not all the faces there are as clear. And even that she was guessing about key details, including the time it took to reach each venue. What is more, she admits that she does not have a single corroborating witness over the last 24 years. Plaintiff's unsupported allegations crumble under scrutiny as the evidence and lack thereof reveals glaring inconsistencies and outright impossibilities in her story. Her account describes a jumbotron at the scene of the VMAs, but according to the NYPD sources and MTV producers, no such jumbotron existed. MTV applied for a permit to install one, but was denied. She references a house that supposedly fits the description of the location of the alleged assault, but no such house exists. Wait, it gets good. And plaintiff's allegations become even more dubious when considering the nightclub evidence. Photos from the night in question.
Thank you, Lord.
Photos from the night in question.
Come on, Ticket.
Mr. Combs showed. Read the last line right on your screen. You can read it. The last little line, last little sentence. Photos from the night in question show Mr. Combs and
Jennifer Lopez.
Mrs. Jennifer Lopez.
Dang.
Why is Jennifer Lopez's name stated? She's not even in the lawsuit. Unless she is. And she is allegedly the female unnamed celebrity is what this girl, BJ, investigated. Slip up.
Yeah.
Goes on to say, Jennifer Lopez, both at the Lotus and Twirl clubs in New York. NBC reported that photos separately show Mr. Carter was at Lotus following the VMAs.
See?
Taken together, the factual inconsistencies, timeline impossibilities, and the lack of corroborating evidence make the plaintiff's allegations in the FAC wholly unreliable.
I don't know why.
Let me skip this part because I want to go back down to where he says J-Lo again. Because he says it again at the end of this page right here. Look at the very bottom, y'all.
Dang, it's small.
Very bottom.
I see it.
Under that little line.
Those photos show Mr.
Very bottom.
Lopez.
Under that line. Jay-Z lawyer writes.
In the different outfits.
Those photos show Mrs. Lopez in a different outfit at the nightclubs than what she wore to the VMAs. It is clear those photos were shown or were taken on the same evening because her jewelry and accessories appear unchanged. Why is J-Lo's name in this writing if her name has not been revealed in the lawsuit?
Lotus, both of them. All of them.
Again, you don't put nobody's name
All right.
in any writing that isn't revealed in the lawsuit.
Excuse me.
This girl,
Yeah.
PJ, investigates. She got it.
Yeah, she got it.
She got it.
All right. So, Ticket, y'all know what Ticket TV. Thank you for your due diligence. BJ Investigates. I don't know how I missed it. I was just on your channel. But anyway, that is all I got. They didn't mention Jennifer Lopez. She must be Celebrity B because she was with Diddy the whole night. Y'all remember when they showed the picture of them arguing? I wonder if that was... I don't know. But anyway, all right. So Jennifer Lopez is allegedly what is it? Celebrity B. Celebrity B. Y'all please hit the subscribe button and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe out there because things are not what they seem. I love y'all. I see y'all in a little bit. All right. Bye.